This is the story of Saint Margaret of Scotland. The church remembers her during the green and growing time of the year, after Pentecost. I wonder why we remember Margaret. Well, let's see. Margaret of Scotland was born in Hungary, but she moved to England when she was 12. She lived happily in England until William the Conqueror took the country. William did not want anyone from the family of old kings in the palace, so Margaret fled to Scotland when she was 22. The King of Scotland was named Malcolm. He understood about leaving home because he had to flee for his life when his own father, King Duncan, had been murdered by Macbeth. He welcomed the beautiful princess and fell in love with her. They were married 3 years later. They had 8 children together, and Margaret was a wonderful mother. She turned the cold and grim place, the palace, into a warm and inviting, happy home. She hung bright tapestries over the stone of the palace walls and added many beautiful books to the library. Margaret never managed to teach Malcolm how to read, but she did persuade him that books were very important. Even though the king could not read the Bible, people saw him kiss it to show his respect. Margaret cared very deeply about her religion. In the palace, there was a place for her to pray. Soon other people in the palace began to join her in her prayers, and she made sure that the servants had time to pray as well. She also helped the clergy in the church do their job more beautifully. She rebuilt the monastery on the island of Iona and brought the Benedictine monks to Scotland. She built them a home at Dunfermline Abbey. Every day, she opened the doors of the palace to everyone, especially the poor. When she traveled around Scotland, she also gave money to the poor. She gave away so much money that Malcolm, her husband, grew concerned. But over time, he knew that this was the right thing to do. The king trusted her so much. He asked her questions about how to rule Scotland. Then, a great war between Scotland and England broke out. Malcolm led the Scottish army against the English, but was defeated. He was killed, and so was their oldest son. Margaret was ill at this time. When a younger son came back from war, she asked how everyone was. He said they were fine, but she knew the truth. 4 days later, she prayed to God, "Let me be free." That was the day of her death. She was buried at Dunfermline Abbey. We remember Margaret because she cared for her own children and the people of her country for God. Here's the money that Margaret gave to the poor of her country. Here's Dunfermline Abbey that she built. Here's the beautiful tapestry that she used to decorate the palace to make it a more warm and inviting place. A place that she invited everyone to. And here is St. Margaret of Scotland. St. Margaret of Scotland.